Safe Harbour, I think, is really a drama for our times. It focuses on what's happening right around the world. There's something like 30 million people right now on the move looking for a new country to live in. So what we've got is a microcosm of that.
It's a story that you would probably hear in half-read headlines, but they're true stories. It's almost easy just to dismiss it as a refugee experience. So this project goes, okay, well, here is a refugee experience, and this is the kind of pain that they deal with.
It's about a group of young Australians on a yacht heading towards Indonesia. In the middle of the Timor Sea, they come across an overcrowded fishing boat full of asylum seekers.
Who are in trouble. The boat's sinking. And what do you do?
What the heart of this is about is that moment on the boat.
Who's your captain? Captain! You're the captain?
Yeah,
You're the captain?
Yeah, captain, yes.
Do you speak English?
Spain!
Hello! English! Yes, help! Boat is dead! Please! Dead!
They're asking to come across to our boat and if we would take them to Australia. All the way through the script, you're getting flashbacks to what happened on the boat at the same time as you're following the story 4 years later. So you're following these two families, and there's also a central mystery.
I was super excited and couldn't wait to read it, and that's amazing. Like, separate to the character, I was just like, this is a great story. The minute I pick something up and I get excited as an audience member, I 100% want to work on it as an actor.
It's a very mysterious kind of show, but not a thriller in the classic sense. So what we were looking for was a combination of mystery and emotional drama.
The story of Safe Harbour is so much more of a social and emotional family drama rather than it being a political message.
What spoke to me when I read the scripts on this was, for the first time I'm seeing these asylum seekers, these refugees, as people. That regardless of whether they were asylum seekers, regardless of where they're from culturally or what their religion is, they're doing things that I feel like I would do in the same situation.
We would like the audience to look at these characters and connect with them, but I think they'll also shift allegiances throughout the story.
What I'm generally interested in life is moral ambiguity, where there's no right or wrong, there's no good guys and bad guys. And I think in this there's a real ethical and moral dilemma, an emotional dilemma for both sides of the story.
Well, we could try and take them on board.
Oh, there's like 40 of them, or more.
Well, we could strip stuff out, we could make some room.
Or we could tow them.
Yeah, they could burn out the engine.
Do we even have enough food? Water?
We could go for help. We could mark their position, head back into Australian waters until we get contact.
Their engine is dead. It's totally cactus.
We're not set up for rescue. So why don't we go to someone who is?
Look, we've got to think about the kids, Ryan.
And whether we take them on board or whether we tow them, we're putting everyone at risk, even them.
In many ways, we're trying to actually intertwine the families and kind of bring home the idea that the story is very much a human story. So we're trying to use visual cues to tie them in together.
It's about human struggles, and all of them are struggling with the same thing.
So much of what Safe Harbour is about is how we deal with grief and how we deal with guilt, and whether or not we have the capacity to forgive others for something horrible that they might have done. But more importantly, whether or not we have the capacity to forgive ourselves.